dame, dame, dame. It's game time in Philadelphia as the crowds at Wells Fargo Center look to cheer on the 76ers. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, with David Aldridge roaming the sideline. This game is part of the travel schedule for Denver. What a story right now for these guys. Win after win. It's been a phenomenal stretch.
You know, during the win streak, it hadn't been just one guy. The starters, the bench unit, the coaching staff, everybody's at the top of their game right now.
Yeah, they look legit, and I'll tell you what, no one in the league wants to face them right now.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. Kicks it out to Gordon. No good on the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon.
And after spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Here is Harden. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Out to Harris. Just 3 to shoot. Embiid trying to break loose. Maxey, no good. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
Harden can't hit.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Pass to Gordon. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Jokic trying to free himself up. Caldwell Pope outside. Offline with his three. Right side Maxey. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Pass to Jokic. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now here's Embiid. Following the miss by Jokic. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. On the wing, Gordon. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. 1 more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Murray with it. Picked up by Harris. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam.
2 minutes remaining.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Harden.
Denver foul.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
His first personal foul.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Here's Gordon. The layup off target.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Tucker. Here's Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid's shot is good.
You just got to admire the strength of Embiid, able to work through that aggressive coverage.
Lob pass to Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
Jamal
Out
Murray.
of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Out of bounds.
And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here is Harris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. And here's Harden for 3. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And finished off by Porter.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
The basket.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Inside. Here's Gordon.
Aaron Gordon.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Assisted. Nikola
And he makes the
Jokic.
tough pass look easy. But he also, with that vision, always going to find
That's the end
the
of the
open
first
man.
quarter with the score.
And we reach the end of the first quarter.
76ers.
Nuggets lead by 4.
The Nuggets, 11. Here come your Philadelphia 76ers, Ian.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about.
That's his
Kevin?
first personal foul.
David, thank you.
First team foul.
And they can't be happy they fouled Murray there in
Shooting
the
for
act.
Denver.
Jamal is lights
Jamal
out
Murray.
at the line.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Milton. And now Philadelphia on the break. Now here's Dedmon. Now here's Milton. He's covered by Murray. In the corner, it's Milton. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Jokic.
That's his first personal
I
foul.
think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference final on more than one occasion.
That's his first.
As we know, the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
Tavius
That's a great
Caldwell-Pope.
question. And I think
Two
it's
shots.
smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Basket good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And there's the 3-second call. This one on the
Nuggets ball.
And, you know, DeAnthony
the line
Melton's
for the Nuggets.
progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
And it's Gordon missing. 76ers trailing. Pass to Melton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Milton. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland.
Kentavious Caldwell
Hits it from
Pope.
three-point range.
Yeah, defenses beware. You have to close out hard on KCP and disrupt his rhythm.
And Murray, here we go. And then Murray with the jam.
Nikola Jokic.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Pass to Melton. Three-pointer. That shot misses. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Nikola
Yep,
Jokic.
that one goes. And it's an 8-point Nugget lead.
Such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive play.
Philadelphia foul.
And there's a foul. It will go on Shake Milton.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Third team foul.
And some changes here for the 76ers.
Substitution on the court.
Murray looking around. Gordon inside. The second effort. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Offensive rebound. Embiid. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Nikola
And Jokic throws it down.
And night in and night out, you can always count on Jokic to bring it. He is a special, special talent.
Caldwell Pope outside. To the inside. And Jokic gets it to go.
Jokic.
Jokic has got the lead up to 11 now for Denver.
Sometimes he seems to be indestructible with the finishes he can make. Jokic is a force down low. I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Outside for Murray. From past the arc. It's hauled in by Harris. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Maxey's got 5 points so far. Caldwell Pope for 3. That one's not going to go.
That's the end of the first
Jokic
half.
firing on all silk.
Your 76ers. 21. The Nuggets.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
And your Sixers youth dance team. Here come your Philadelphia 76ers ENT.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Maxey. Misses off the left iron. And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Michael
Took him
Porter
no time
Jr.
at all on that one. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Pass to Maxey. Embiid trying to break loose. Maxey, no good.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray.
The assist goes
This group
to
has a chance to be
Jamal
a
Murray.
contender for years to come. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
And you gotta love a skilled dunker like Gordon, charging in and sailing right over the defense.
With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help. Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Tries to hit him. And Embiid with the block. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Drops in the layup for 2.
Jamal Murray.
Murray's got 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Pass to Porter. Denver passing it around. Back to Murray. And Embiid with the block.
Love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
A nice shot by Tucker.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Denver leading by 14. Murray outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Nuggets ball.
For Denver, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
The line for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray.
And no good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Gordon.
76ers foul.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Personal foul.
And that's the kind of aggression they want to see from Gordon. Force the issue. Make the D think twice about how they're going to guard you.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Porter with the steal. Caldwell Pope for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Caldwell Pope's got 10 points in the game.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And Jokic slams it in.
Jokic.
And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Jokic.
Cans it from downtown.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That one is good from Joel Embiid. He's got 9.
No stopping Embiid inside. He is a beast.
Here's Jokic. Chalk up 2 there.
Nikola Jokic.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Here's Embiid. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. And that's 11 points for Joel Embiid.
The assist from
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
And so it's Denver
the end of the
in
third
very
quarter.
good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been
29. The Nuggets, 52.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pass to Embiid. There's the 3. The shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
Here's Murray. And that one is off. Good D by Embiid. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Philadelphia. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Embiid. Jokic, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Back to Embiid. Out to Harris. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
The 3 ball gets the 3-pointer to fall. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
Now, I'm going to say this. The best version of Tobias Harris is when he is aggressive and looking for his shot and not being passive.
Nikola Jokic.